It is time for a weekly news review and comment. If you were hoping that the market's recent drop was an indicator that investors had just gotten a little bit more rational, too bad. Cloud data company Snowflake more than doubled on its IPO day, and the biggest beneficiary, or one of them, was Warren Buffett, the world's most famous value investor who traditionally avoids IPOs, avoids technology stocks, and avoids companies he doesn't understand. Well, of course, it's not Buffett actually buying, it's his lieutenants, probably the same guys who recommended Apple and Amazon, which have worked out very well for Buffett. But it is a little bit ironic that this king of value investing is making money from buying probably literally the hottest or most highly priced stock in the most highly priced sector of the market right now. But hey, if life made sense, none of us would be here, right? What is a trusted technology partner? I don't know either. Well, President Trump's second executive order about TikTok mandated that the company be sold, at least in a majority ownership sense, by November 12th. Oracle didn't actually step up to buy it. The Chinese government doesn't necessarily want a full sale, it seems like, but it said it'll be a trusted technology partner. Now, that sounds kind of meaningless until we know the details, but we do know that Oracle CEO Larry Ellison has been a big Trump donor in the past, so maybe he's hoping that by being buddies, he'll have a little bit of sway here. Now, I don't know how this will shake out, but I do think it may come down to control, whether ByteDance or Oracle has more control over TikTok. If the answer is ByteDance, don't expect Trump to approve a deal. Can you believe that an electric vehicle maker was accused of misrepresenting the capabilities of its semi-truck? That company was Tesla, and the year was 2017. The accuser was an upstart named Nikola, named for the first name of Nikola Tesla, unlike the last name, which is taken already. Anyway, Nikola backed down from those charges then, but now short seller Hindenburg Research is accusing Nikola of those same things. In a long report, it named a bunch of things, but the core charge, or one of them, was a 2018 video ad that showed a Nikola truck rolling down a hill, a truck that Trevor Milton had described as being fully functional. Apparently, and this is even now with Nikola's own admission, it was literally rolling down a hill. It was not actually fully functional. To Nikola's credit, they now have the Nikola 2, which is actually fully functional, but just the way they did all this didn't make the SEC happy or the DOJ happy. Both of those guys are investigating Nikola. Well, at least we know that if you want to buy a truck to roll down a hill, you know where to go now. The Federal Reserve just said they're going to keep interest rates near zero through 2023. Why don't they just do away with interest rates altogether? They're just so low for so long. Of course, this benefits anyone who owes money. So it's good for home buyers borrowing money. It's also good for the U.S. government because guess what? The U.S. government also owes a lot of money. It is good for stock investors. It's probably not as good as you'd expect, though, for the economy, the U.S. economy overall. That's because the real problem, or at least half of the real problem, is not a quantity of money problem. It's a velocity of money problem. And this is kind of technical, so you don't hear a lot of people talking about it. But velocity of money has just plummeted in recent years, meaning the money's in the system, but it's not moving around. Where is it going? It's going into the stock market. The Fed can't really stop that. It's like trying to help an old lady who has trouble with both of her knees, but the Fed can only help one leg at a time. It can't help both. It just can't make the money move faster. Anyway, as stock investors, we could either complain, or we could just enjoy these benefits, or we could do a little bit of both.